Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I talk about personal growth, mindset, and self-improvement. So if that's something you're working on, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's grow together. Most people believe success comes down to one thing: consistency. You hear it everywhere: be consistent, stay disciplined, show up every day. So people try to force it. They create routines, they build schedules, they push themselves to follow the plan, and for a few days, it works. Then something changes. You get busy, you feel tired, life becomes unpredictable, and suddenly the routine breaks. The workout doesn't happen, the reading stops, the habit disappears, and the thought returns: I just need to be more consistent. But what if consistency isn't the real goal? What if the real goal is something much simpler? The real problem with consistency. Consistency assumes that every day will feel the same. But real life doesn't work that way. Some days you feel energized. Other days you feel exhausted. Some days your schedule is clear. Other days everything goes wrong. Yet we expect ourselves to perform at the same level every single day. That expectation creates pressure. And pressure makes habits fragile. When the habit feels too big for the moment, the brain does the easiest thing. It skips the habit completely. And once you skip it once or twice, momentum disappears. The better idea: minimum standards. Instead of trying to be perfectly consistent, try something different. Create a minimum standard. A version of the habit so small that you never skip it. Not the ideal version. The smallest version. For example, instead of reading for 30 minutes, read 1 page. Instead of working out for an hour, move your body for 5 minutes. Instead of writing 1,000 words, write 1 sentence. These actions seem small, but they solve the biggest problem habits face: starting. The non-zero rule. There's a powerful idea sometimes called the non-zero rule. It simply means this: never let a day become a zero. Even if the action is tiny, you still move forward. You still show up. Because progress doesn't come from perfect days. It comes from avoiding complete stops. A single push-up is not impressive. 1 page of reading is not dramatic. But those actions protect the habit. They keep the identity alive. And identity is what drives long-term change. Why small actions work. Small actions work because they remove resistance. When something feels easy, the brain doesn't argue with it, and once you begin, something interesting happens. Often, the small action grows. You start with 1 page and read 5. You start with 5 minutes and exercise for 20. But even when it doesn't grow, the habit still survives. And survival is what consistency actually needs. Consistency is built on bad days. Most people design habits for their best days: high energy, clear focus, perfect motivation. But habits aren't tested on good days. They're tested on difficult ones. When you're tired, when your schedule is chaotic, when you don't feel like doing anything. That's where minimum standards become powerful. They make sure the habit continues even when life gets messy. The momentum effect. There's another benefit to this approach: momentum. When a habit survives every day, even in small form, the brain begins to trust it. It stops feeling like something you're trying to do. It becomes something you simply do. That shift is subtle but powerful, because once a behavior becomes part of your identity, maintaining it becomes easier. The real meaning of consistency. So maybe consistency doesn't mean doing the same amount every day. Maybe it means never abandoning the habit completely. Showing up when it's easy, and showing up when it's hard. Even if the action is small. Because success rarely comes from heroic bursts of effort. It comes from tiny actions repeated over long periods of time. So instead of asking yourself, how can I become more consistent? Ask a better question. What is the smallest version of this habit I will never skip? Start there. Protect the habit. Avoid 0 days. Because when you keep moving, even slowly, progress becomes inevitable. And that's where real consistency begins. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Unlocking Us for more such motivational videos.